When we consider economic inequality, we talk about many causes. But if you had to pick one to work on now, would you say...
There's nothing more important, actually, than the city.
That's best-selling international economics author Parag Khanna. Specifically, he's referring to megacities, hubs of economic activity that influence everything and everyone around them, like Singapore.
It has an enormous economic gravity, so 40 to 50% of all the foreign investment that goes into this entire geography of 700 million people in Southeast Asia is routed through this little city. And there are dozens of countries where the main city represents 50% or 80% of the entire GDP of the country.
So having access to a megacity is having access to economic opportunity. These two people live a similar distance from a megacity, but their access is very dissimilar. This one, who could only get there by car, is disconnected and only has local opportunities which might falter when larger trends change. But this one, with a moderate commute thanks to a bullet train, can tap into higher-paying jobs, global markets, and be able to adapt to anything that's thriving anywhere. Infrastructure, physical as well as telecommunications and energy, expands access and expands an individual's opportunity. A leading nation in creating this freedom of opportunity isn't one who's usually known for liberty.
We actually see Chinese people doing this in record number, even though they actually have major restriction on their right to move around the country. And even though America has no such restrictions, they're staying put in places that are economically devastated. It's only the land of opportunity for connected to opportunity.
And if not, economic inequality grows, as we're seeing across the U.S., which lags behind much of the world in its transportation infrastructure.
Because I'm not arguing that cities dominate and everyone else withers. I'm arguing that everyone should be more connected to a city so that they can actually enjoy life wherever they may be. So I'm actually talking about the people in Dayton, Ohio, because if they had a high-speed rail connection to Chicago, they could work in Chicago and earn a higher wage because salaries are higher in Chicago, and then quickly commute back for dinner to Dayton where their cost of living is lower, and so they have more disposable income and more money in their pocket. So my vision is not a world in which cities dominate and everyone else is second fiddle. It's a world in which, by being more connected to these economic centers, everyone winds up better off.
When we consider economic inequality, we should consider one clear, concrete action we can take now: increasing access to megacities. They're the heart of our world's economy, and greater connections to them will spread prosperity.